cameras.
Wait, what does Black China say?
Cut the cameras.
Dead ass. My girlfriends.
That's better. Should we toast to the girlies?
I feel like I should top up my
Yeah. This wine, Maz, is really going down smooth.
I did tell you it's nice.
Guys,
Guys, thought picking me up a £3 bottle.
I did.
Actually,
I
where's
bought
my
3.
housewarming gift?
I brought 3.
We bought you
Is
a
that
bottle.
that's my housewarming gift?
Yeah, we
Yes, I
bought you a
guess so.
bottle.
Oh, that's nice of you. What's for my mum and dad?
That wine.
My mum doesn't drink.
And then she can drink
Wait,
water.
flowers.
Wait until I tell. Wait, do you know, my mum thought you were coming with your mum.
No.
She was like, oh, she's coming with your
Oh
mum.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
was
that's
like, oh.
what
Guys,
it
I'm
is.
ready. Hold on.
I'll bring your house proper one when my, you know, I've been jobless
Okay,
for a
I'm
minute.
ready for
man.
my toast.
Wait, guys,
Look
let
at my
me just
glass.
a quick ad. If you are looking for
Maz, they didn't pay you.
Are you
Don't
sponsored?
advertise.
Yeah, you're not sponsored.
Okay,
Don't do
okay.
that.
Anyway,
don't do them
um,
things. We don't do them things. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're back.
where, because most of the time what I do, I spend time with my friends. And these are the only friends that I have.
Out of the government restrictions, you are allowed to see people now. So.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So
she don't
we
even got no more friends. So.
I do. I've got a couple of other friends, imaginary ones. But anyway, so what I've decided to do, I'm gonna do a little girlfriends inspired, by the way, because I thought of this after watching Girlfriends, and I actually love the series. So we're gonna be doing just different chats, different when we do different activities.
Girlfriends.
So should we try and come up with a theme song for our thing?
What, you want us to sing it?
Yeah, and I'll put it in the background for our intro.
Damn, you really want all these people
Yeah.
to sing.
Wait, how does it go? My
girlfriends.
I was gonna say preaching my dad's footsteps.
Yeah.
Preaching my heavy
Yeah, I
dad's
think
footsteps.
that's literally what this
Yeah.
theme tune, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
just-
but wait.
Yeah.
My
Hold on. Should I bring it up real quick? You can't edit this.
Girlfriends.
Yeah.
She got it.
Okay,
she
what's
got
your
it.
thing?
My girlfriend.
I feel like I need to go low. My voice doesn't really go high.
You lot over there. I ain't got that much
1, 2,
memory.
3.
My girlfriends.
That's better. I sound better low.
Can you keep
Don't
my
I?
laugh in there as well? Okay.
But anyway, so guys, the first topic we're going to talk about today, I think we decided. Let's.
Alcoholism.
Oh wow.
That's
We can talk about that actually.
No,
No, because I actually want to ask something.
Uh-huh.
During the pandemic, would you say COVID has turned you? Look at the way I'm looking at Tino.
Yeah, look at her. Looking at her.
It's the way she's looking at me, I'm looking at the floor like.
Would you say COVID has turned you into low-key a minor alcoholic?
No, do you know what? I wouldn't say an alcoholic because I feel like
alcohol dependent.
But I feel like the term like alcoholism, like it's like if you deep the series,
in the
like
pyramid.
like if
Serious,
you
of
deep
course,
like
yeah.
the series of like being actually alcoholic, like it is actually very dangerous. So if we're not going to joke about it, then let's not. But during lockdown, I would say me, like probably us three and the whole of like the UK, the only thing that probably did get you through a Friday afternoon when you had nothing to do, if you weren't working, you've been put on furlough, the only thing that really kind of kept you going was thinking, oh, do you know what, I can have a glass, I can have a glass of wine tonight, do you know what I mean? So I feel like I feel like it's us and the rest of Britain. I think everyone became like that. It became, I think, like for me personally, I was that person that was like, you know when you're sat at work and it's a Wednesday and someone goes, oh, I can't wait to have go home and have a glass of wine. Like,
Yeah,
the girl,
I was never that person
I was
before.
never ever that person. I used to be like, oh, go home and have a glass of wine. What? That's weird. Like I'd be like, nah, I saved my drinking for the weekend. But I think it's because to me, I drink to get drunk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas during lockdown, I was drinking to get through life.
Yeah. To just
I was-
have a
yeah,
bar.
I was-
How were you? Okay, since we're on the topic of like lockdown, how would you say like? Let's actually just talk about lockdown, like coping.
It was a
like
lot.
how did you cope with lockdown? Because I think I said this to you, Tino, like after lockdown kind of eased, and then we had to see each other. I literally couldn't look her in the eye.
she was sat there trying to talk to me. She was like, yeah, you're right.
I was like, I haven't had any other contact with anyone but my
Any
family members.
interaction.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my god, I don't know how to speak to her anymore. And I was like, did she actually find like what I'm saying like funny, or is she?
No,
I literally didn't
Their
have
life
to speak.
happened
Did
like
you
that.
guys feel the same way, or am I
No,
just
I
the
felt
only one?
like-
yeah, I did feel some type of way about interacting with people. It's that like
It was the ghetto. It was just like
because you just get so used to just being in your own cycle of
Yeah.
people
yeah.
and like going on about doing shit by yourself and talking to the sky. You know what I mean?
What
Like,
did you do
it's-
to cope with it? Sorry.
What do I do to cope with
Yeah,
it?
like, what were you
I'm gonna be honest. What I did to cope with lockdown is I rang you like 50 times a day. I'm like, listen, me and Maz took it in turns every single day
For a break.
to have a meltdown. I kid you not. Like, okay, let's say it's a Wednesday. I'd call Maz in the morning. I just don't know if I can do it anymore. She would reassure me, and I'm like, okay, cool. So then I'm like, okay, I'll go about my day. Give it about 12 o'clock. She'd call me. I don't think I can do it. I'd reassure her. We'd give it a couple of hours, and then we'd call each other about like 9 o'clock in the evening. We can't do it anymore. Like, honestly.
What about the quizzes?
Like, the
there was
quizzes
virtual.
were-
I
The
didn't
first
do too
lot-
many quizzes. I only did like 2 or 3.
The first lockdown was fun actually because there was what's it called? There was what was that app called? House Party. House Party was
yeah.
good.
Oh,
I like
until
that.
the Russians invaded.
I'm always. Oh,
Was it the? Damn.
What was happened? What was I gonna say for quizzes? I'm not gonna like, or even house party. I'm always late to the party. Like in general, I'm always so slow with trends. When I started to go to house party, everyone was off it. Oh,
Really?
everyone, yeah. Do you remember the time when I started? It was everyone was like,
no, that is
"Oh,
true.
Are you
that
really
is
gonna
true.
go?" And then Clubhouse, I joined. Everyone doesn't go. on it
I
now.
never went on Clubhouse. I didn't understand it.
I
didn't
downloaded
think
it, but never made an account.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy, like when Clubhouse, not
Yeah.
Clubhouse, when House Party was like when it first came, it was fun because like you would literally like it sounds
Whatever
so
happened
creepy.
to that app?
It sounds so creepy. Oh, they realised that people were the makers or whoever were able to were able to hack into people's
Yeah.
phones and then get
Yeah.
through their mobile banking.
They
and
were
stuff,
getting
so-
like people's personal information
Yeah.
and stuff.
But to be fair, like during the first lockdown when we didn't know that they could hack into your phone, it was fun. Like you had
You had a good time.
I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, my house parties were fun.
Yeah.
Like I would be sat there on I would be sat there like with Golden or something, and then 2 minutes after, I've got like 10 different people I don't know in the room.
Yeah.
Like it was fun because it was kind of like, oh shit, like, do you know what I mean? But I think I'm glad it died down when it did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
was like a
It did what it
2
did.
minutes thing, and it did what it needed.
It gave
to
what
be
it
done.
gave what
It gave what it was
Yeah.
supposed to give.
and that was
The way everyone jumped to say it gave what it's supposed to
game. That's the game. That's the game.
What was the other thing? Oh, sprinkle cake. That was the other thing during the first
Oh,
lockdown.
yeah.
The sprinkle cake pandemic.
When everyone was making cake.
Yeah, everyone was
buying
buying banana cake, and everyone was buying sprinkle cakes from people's
Honestly,
kitchens.
you actually couldn't find anything to bake with.
I didn't even bake. I'm not gonna lie, because
But
like
I
you said, you
kept saying I
couldn't
was
find
going to.
anything.
Yeah, no, do you
If
remember?
you go-
I did in the second lockdown, I
no
baked a lot.
eggs.
But what about? Can I just ask
It was
for a
a
minute?
hot touchy
Now that the
vibe.
pandemic is kind of low key over, you lot that were rushed
To get
toiletry
toilet
section,
paper. I don't understand that.
What
What's
happened? Like, what happened? Did you really need all that toilet paper?
Do you still have the toilet paper?
Imagine people were actually rushing to go get toilet paper. So people heard pandemic and they thought, I'm
And
gonna have
those
the
people
shits
are probably
tomorrow.
the people that don't even wash their ass crack in
I
the
think
shower.
I think when people thought pandemic, I feel like certain people thought, oh my god,
End of the world.
they thought pandemic, oh my god, it's the end of the world. Like you would not. I think they thought you would not be allowed to leave your house under any
Yeah.
circumstances. But I was going to get when I went to get my eyelashes done the other day, when the lady came here, we were having a chat about the first lockdown. And she
You just
was
had to
like-
mention that, didn't you?
when the lady came here, I don't leave my
Okay,
house like
bougie
you
bee.
and
parents.
she no, we were speaking about the first lockdown, and she was like, don't you think it's so crazy that the only thing that was open was like Tesco's? And I went, no, I said no, because the range was open. She went, no, it wasn't. She goes, if you remember the first lockdown, the only thing that was open was supermarkets. And I went, oh, no, she was right. The only thing that was open was
Yeah.
literally supermarkets. So your Tesco's, your Sainsbury's, your M&S, literally that was that. Your
But-
day out was Tesco's.
Most of you, man, Boris said pandemic, you had apocalypse.
Yeah. Boris said,
How do you explain that?
Boris said you can leave, but you can leave. You can stay, but you
Boris
can
literally said you could leave your house for an hour and people thought, oh my god, I can't leave my house at all.
Do you know
what I
I'm
actually...
in prison.
As much as people bash this man, yeah, like how
He
do
tried.
you deal with a whole Panasonic? Like how do you actually deal with it?
Like, imagine.
No, how do you actually deal with it? Because we can deal with it in our small little world, and we're
In our
protected,
bubbles.
and we're working from home. We're
I don't know,
secure.
that ain't my job, but that's his job.
So I feel like it is what it is. Ooh, girl,
We're doubling it.
Sorry. This is it's not going to keep your glass safe though.
Oh.
But yeah, so I don't know. And lockdown has been just pretty dramatic. Mostly me and Sheila have turned into, what's it called? We've been going out quite a lot since we've been let out.
Oh, say yes to everything. But she would too if she... Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say too much.
I don't want nobody buying.
She wasn't
But-
lost in
I don't
sauce.
buying.
She wasn't lost in sauce.
If she wasn't lost in
sin-
sauce, she would have been.
Yeah.
We were living in sin for a minute. Actually, no, we weren't living in sin. Were we living in sin?
Do you know what's so funny to me though? The fact that like I am the captain of this shit.
She's the captain
Yeah,
of...
it's
I'm
really
not
captain of
missing
this
out. I'm
shit.
everywhere.
It's really odd. That's the captain of this ship when it comes to we go out every weekend.
It's
every
her.
weekend we're
I
out.
don't know who this bitch is
And now all of a
anymore.
sudden I'm like, nah, I think I just want to stay in. Yeah, weird. Very weird.
Not a pimp.
What does simp mean again?
Like simple, like easy.
Wait, that's not what I got told.
I know it's basically like, oh, you're like simping over a guy. You're like,
Yeah, how did you go from
I'm simping. I don't think I'm simping.
no,
simping.
like it's like you're in love. You're
You do
like
whatever
doing
for
all
your
the
guy.
cute things. Like you just want to do
I'm not
the...
simping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck off! I'm not simping. I'm not simping.
No, not at all, not at all.
I'm not.
Why are you starring? I'm not.
My girlfriends. That's better. What gives me the ick? I feel like a lot of things give me the ick.
Like what?
Like dumbness.
What?
Dumbness.
Oh,
I
But,
can't stand
that's
dumbness.
like subjective. How can you say that dumbness? Like, how
Dumbness in the way of like they don't use their mind to think about things that are bigger than them.
So basically, they have no moral compass.
Not even
Let me
about
tell you what my friend
basically,
wants.
but like intelligence.
This girl wants that guy that's like, yo, but life, when you think about it, life is the philosophy of trigonometry and
with the dreads and the paint and the
Yeah.
overall. I want me a J. Cole. I
If
want
you
me a
watch-
Luca. I want me a Luca.
If you watch Grownish, there's the guy with the little dreadlocks.
She wants her
Yeah,
a deep.
that's
She
about-
wants
yeah.
her a deep man. She
And
wants
he's
her-
always high.
I just want to be able to talk about the universe and how we came into existence and the flow of energy and
She talks to the
I just
trees.
want to go and speak to trees.
what was you know what I mean? I'm not asking for a lot. It's not a lot.
Sheila, what was it? Help! Help! Sheila likes to sit in front of a tree and go, help!
So is that what gives you it in someone's dumb?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay, so- or
dumbness
someone
or
who-
like flashiness, like the flashiness that you know.
Unnecessarily flash.
Yeah, like you're being flashed for no reason. You don't even have the money. You're just being
So it's a
flashed.
little bit
you
arrogant.
look- yeah, and like
It's not attractive.
bad
at all.
hygiene, obviously. If you can't dress, you can't put yourself together. Like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I'm not your savior. Obviously, the back crack.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
What?
The back
Oh,
crack.
Like the plumber's bum.
Yeah, Palmer's bum.
Yeah, that dirty fingernails.
Yeah, no, I can't stand that.
Yeah,
You're
me
not
too.
about to. Yeah, or dry lips as well.
Sheila's like, okay. But what gives you the ick?
Definitely. Sorry, if you are in university doing whatever degree, and I know you're on student finance, and you've got some sort of Mercedes 2000, I don't know anything about cars, 2021 car, like, where did you get it from though? Where did you get it from? To me, I'm so sorry, that to me that's not attractive. That gives me the ick, because I'm like, I know for sure, like, you did not
We
purchase-
know what you're doing.
we know what you're doing.
know
I
what
like,
you're doing.
I like it when you're struggling. Not struggling. Jesus, I'm gonna.
When you're
humble.
humble.
No,
I
when,
like
when you're humble, you're humble.
Yeah.
humble.
You can afford what you can afford.
Yeah, you live within
Just
your
live-
means
exactly,
and you have a
yeah.
vision for the future. That's all you need. What, kissing? Yeah.
and smelly feet. Smelly feet. Smelly feet.
My icks aren't as serious as your icks. I'm not going to lie.
What
My
are
icks are a
your
little bit
icks?
more.
Okay,
My icks. Poor communication.
That's a good one.
Gives me the ick. Poor communication. Gives me the ick. It's disgusting, to be honest. So poor communication. Like the thought of a boy. The thought of a boy like holding a shopping bag and like running across the road.
What, running to catch the bus?
No, like right, okay, so envision
Thought
it.
of a boy going to find himself food.
No. So envision like your man or a boy, whatever, right? He's come out the shop. He's come out of Tesco, Sainsbury's, or whatever. And he's walking and he's holding the shopping bag, and then the traffic lights suddenly go red, and he's like halfway up the road, so he starts running with the shopping bag like. Does that not give you the ick?
So he can make the traffic light.
Yeah,
Oh
does
yeah,
that
that
give
is
you
a
the
bit
ick?
icky.
Oh,
Because I feel icky when I do that.
I said that the thought of him dancing like with his waist. You know when he's out in the club. Okay, let's say you're like, let's say you're not there, and he's there like,
What's that Congolese song that everyone always plays?
and he's there like, gives me the ick, right? Okay,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, oh my god,
Gives me
since we're on that topic, matching clothes. Okay, maybe like matching
It's the matching
patterns.
Jordans for me.
Well, no, but okay. When you say matching clothes, do you mean like if he was wearing like a do you mean like a cord set?
No.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Like, no, a cord set is fine, but with patterns, I'm sorry, I don't like it.
Oh, right, I see.
With patterns, I don't like it.
Talking about something different. We're all on different pages.
What are you
What-
on about?
what-
I was talking about couples matching.
Oh,
Yeah, that's so cringy.
okay. But I'm gonna
Oh,
the next couple of icks.
We are not
I'm
gonna be
gonna
doing
say on the behalf of my friend Milan, right? And she goes him jogging across the zebra crossing.
It's not really a run, but it's not a walk, you know.
Oh my god, no. Okay, this is my ick. Him running for the train and the door closes and he's stood there pressing the door like.
You guys are just like stopping guys from doing the usual day-to-day.
I'm laughing because I'm not laughing because I agree.
Let me answer because I'm so dead.
I'm laughing because it's hilarious.
My girlfriends. That's better.